Ladies and gentlemen, today we embark on a journey to explore one of the most transformative powers in life, a winning attitude. The way we think, the way we approach challenges, and the way we see ourselves all shape our destiny. Developing a winning attitude is not just a nice idea. It is essential for achieving greatness in any area of life. Together, we will discover timeless principles that form the foundation of a winning mindset. The moment you understand that your life is entirely in your hands, you begin to realize something powerful: you are the captain of your ship. Too many people go through life as if they're passengers, hoping that the winds of fortune will blow them in the right direction, or that someone else will come along and steer them to safety. But let me tell you this: the key to living a fulfilling, purposeful life is to take full ownership of it. The moment you accept responsibility for your decisions, your actions, and your outcomes, you are no longer a victim of circumstance. You become the creator of your own destiny. You see, life will not always be fair. People will disappoint you, opportunities will seem scarce, and sometimes things just don't go according to plan. But what truly matters, what truly defines your success and happiness, is how you respond to these moments. Do you sit back and blame the world for your struggles? Or do you rise above and ask yourself, what can I do to change this? The power is in your hands. When you stop blaming others or waiting for the perfect moment, you unlock the ability to transform your reality. No longer will you waste time complaining or wishing things were different. You'll start asking the right questions like, how can I make this better? What can I learn from this situation? These are the questions that lead to growth, to change, and ultimately to success. Every challenge you face is not a sign that you've failed. It's an opportunity to test your resolve, to strengthen your character, and to push beyond your limits. When you take ownership of your life, you begin to see every obstacle as an opportunity for growth. A challenge that would once feel like a roadblock now becomes the fuel that drives you forward. Instead of asking, why me, you begin to ask, what's next for me? This shift in mindset is crucial because it puts you back in the driver's seat. If you're waiting for the world to hand you success, you'll be waiting a long time. But when you take full responsibility for your life, you take control of the direction you're heading. Your life becomes the product of your choices, your actions, and your commitment to making things happen. The future is no longer a mystery, it's something you're actively creating with every decision you make. It's easy to fall into the trap of blaming others, your boss, your family, your friends, your upbringing. But none of that matters when you realize that you are the one who has the power to change your life. The moment you stop looking outward and start looking inward, everything shifts. The excuses disappear and the path forward becomes clear. It's not about what's happening to you, it's about what you're going to do with what's happening. When you take ownership, you stop being a passive observer and become an active participant in your own life. You stop waiting for things to change and start taking the steps to create the change you desire. The moment you take responsibility for your journey is the moment you step into your true power. You are no longer at the mercy of circumstances, you are the master of your fate. And when you embrace that power, there is nothing that can stop you. The foundation of winning begins within you. It all starts with one simple, yet profound truth: you must believe in yourself. The world may doubt you. People may question your abilities. Circumstances may seem stacked against you. But none of that matters when you are anchored in a deep belief in your own potential. If you don't believe in yourself, no one else will. It's that simple. Belief is the fuel that drives your journey. It's not just about wishing for success or hoping things will turn out well. It's about knowing, without a shadow of a doubt, that you have what it takes to achieve greatness. That confidence, that unshakable belief in your ability to overcome challenges, is what separates the winners from the rest. It's not arrogance, and it's not about thinking you're better than anyone else. It's a quiet confidence, rooted in your willingness to grow, learn, and persevere. Every successful person, no matter their field or their story, has faced doubt from others and doubt within themselves. The difference is that they didn't let it stop them. They kept going, not because they had all the answers, but because they believed they could find the answers. They understood that belief in yourself isn't about being perfect or having everything figured out. It's about trusting that your effort, your dedication, and your willingness to learn will eventually lead you to success. You see, belief is not something that simply appears overnight. It's cultivated, nurtured, and strengthened every day. Every time you push through a challenge, every time you rise after a setback, you're building belief in your own abilities. And when doubts creep in, and they will, because doubt is part of the journey, you must remind yourself of one crucial fact: your potential is far greater than your current circumstances. Think about where you are right now in your life. Look at the challenges you've overcome so far. The tough moments, the failures, the doubts, you've made it through all of them, and here you are. You've proven to yourself that you have the strength to persevere. Your circumstances today do not define you. Your circumstances are simply a reflection of where you've been. They're not a preview of where you're going. Your potential is limitless, and it will take you far beyond where you are now, if you just continue to believe. When you cultivate unshakable belief in yourself, you shift your focus away from what you lack and toward what you already possess. You have strengths, talents, and abilities that are unique to you, and they are more than enough to create the success you desire. But it all starts with belief. Belief is what gives you the courage to take risks, to step into the unknown, and to pursue your dreams, even when others doubt you. So remind yourself daily of your strengths. When challenges arise and doubt tries to settle in, remember that you've faced tough situations before and come out stronger. Remind yourself that you are capable, you are resilient, and you are deserving of greatness. Your belief in yourself is the foundation on which everything else is built. Once you believe in yourself, there is nothing that can stop you from achieving the greatness you are destined for. One of the most powerful shifts you can make in your life is to embrace a growth mindset. Imagine for a moment that every failure, every setback, every challenge you encounter is not the end of the road, but the beginning of a new opportunity. Too many people give up at the first sign of failure, thinking that it's a reflection of their worth or their potential. But the truth is, failure is nothing more than a stepping stone. It's a part of the process, a necessary ingredient for success. A winning attitude doesn't just accept failure, it welcomes it as an essential part of growth. When you adopt a growth mindset, you begin to see challenges as opportunities to improve. Instead of viewing difficulties as obstacles, you start to view them as lessons. Every time you stumble, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I use this experience to grow stronger, smarter, and more capable? That's the mindset that will keep you moving forward, even when things don't go as planned. Winners understand that setbacks are not signs of defeat, but signals that they're on the right path, because it's through those challenges that they'll find the strength, knowledge, and resilience to keep going. We all face hardships. It's not a matter of if, but when. Life will throw you curveballs. People will doubt you. Circumstances will be less than ideal. But when you embrace a growth mindset, you stop worrying about the problems and start focusing on the solutions. You stop seeing failure as a personal flaw and instead recognize it as a necessary part of the journey. Growth is a process that takes time, and the more challenges you face, the stronger you become. Persistence is the price you pay for progress. What separates the winners from the ones who fall short is the ability to persist through the tough times. Winners don't give up when they encounter obstacles. They use those obstacles to fuel their determination. They ask themselves, how can I overcome this? What can I learn from this experience that will help me become better? They understand that the most successful people are not those who have never failed. They are the ones who have failed. They are the ones, but who refuse to let failure stop them. They keep moving forward, learning, growing, and improving with each step. Growth doesn't happen overnight. It's a process that requires effort, patience, and most importantly, persistence. But that doesn't mean it's impossible. On the contrary, the more you embrace the idea that failure is just part of the learning process, the more you'll see every challenge as an opportunity for growth. The key is to keep going, even when it feels like you're taking 2 steps forward and 1 step back. Each step, no matter how small, brings you closer to the person you're meant to become. So the next time you face a setback, don't ask yourself why it happened. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? How can I use this experience to become better and stronger? With the right mindset, you'll begin to see that there's no such thing as failure, only opportunities for growth, learning, and success. Keep going. And remember that persistence is not just the key to success, it is success itself. There's a simple truth that so many people overlook: clarity is power. When you have clear, defined goals, you are no longer wandering through life aimlessly. You are on a mission. The difference between success and failure often boils down to one thing: do you know what you want? And do you know why you want it? The moment you define these 2 questions with precision, you unlock the full power of your potential. Too many people go through life without ever truly considering what they want. They get caught up in the day-to-day grind, reacting to circumstances rather than intentionally moving towards something meaningful. But that's not the way to live a fulfilling life. A winning attitude, the kind that leads to lasting success, is fueled by clear, compelling goals. It's about knowing exactly where you want to go, why it matters to you, and then taking deliberate steps every single day to get there. When you have clarity about your goals, everything shifts. Your actions become purposeful. Your decisions are no longer made on a whim or out of desperation, they are made with intention. You begin to wake up every morning with a sense of excitement, because you know exactly what you're working towards. You're not just chasing after things that might bring you fleeting satisfaction, you're focused on a greater vision, a greater purpose. One of the most powerful ways to gain clarity is to write down your goals. This simple act transforms your thoughts into something tangible. It moves them from the abstract into the real world. When you put your goals on paper, you are making a commitment to yourself. It's like drawing a map that shows you the way forward. But it's not enough to just write them down. You need to visualize them. See your goals vividly in your mind's eye. Imagine what it will feel like when you achieve them. Picture yourself living the life you've always dreamed of. This process doesn't just inspire you, it propels you into action. Once you've written your goals down and visualized them, the next step is breaking them down into actionable steps. Big dreams are achieved one small step at a time. You don't need to have everything figured out from the start, but you must know what your next move is. This is where many people fall short. They set a goal, but they don't break it down into clear, actionable tasks. When you do, you create a roadmap that guides you. It's not about perfection, it's about progress. Every small, consistent action you take brings you closer to your goal. Without clear goals, you're drifting through life, hoping for something to change, waiting for opportunities to appear. But with clear, compelling goals, you are unstoppable. You know what you want, and you are relentlessly pursuing it with passion and purpose. Your energy becomes focused. Your enthusiasm becomes contagious. The obstacles that once seemed insurmountable now look like stepping stones. Your goals become the compass that guides your every move. So ask yourself today, what do I want? And why do I want it? Get clear. Write it down. Visualize it. Break it down. And then go after it with everything you've got. When your goals are vivid and your path is clear, there is nothing that can stand in your way. You'll be unstoppable. The words you speak to yourself have the power to shape your entire world. We often overlook this fact, but it's undeniable your inner dialogue is the most powerful conversation you'll ever have. Every thought you entertain, every word you say to yourself, forms the foundation of your reality. And if that inner voice is filled with doubt, negativity, or criticism, you will struggle to move forward. But if you take control of that voice and train it to speak with power, positivity, and encouragement, your life will begin to change in ways you never imagined. We've all heard the phrase, you are your own worst enemy. That's because, more often than not, we are the ones who hold ourselves back. It's not the outside world or circumstances that determine our success, it's the way we talk to ourselves. How many times have you caught yourself thinking, I can't do this, I'm not good enough, or I'll never make it? These are not just idle thoughts, they are messages you are sending to your subconscious mind. And they have real consequences. They affect the choices you make, the actions you take, and the way you view yourself. But here's the good news, you have the power to change that. You can start today by replacing those negative, self-defeating thoughts with affirmations that empower you. Every time doubt creeps in, remind yourself, I am capable, I am resilient, I am moving forward. These aren't just empty words, they are the building blocks of your new reality. By speaking them aloud, by writing them down, by repeating them daily, you begin to reshape your thinking. You begin to believe in your own potential. You start to see yourself not as someone who is held back by fear or failure, but as someone who is on a path of growth, strength, and success. Positive self-talk isn't about ignoring your challenges or pretending that everything is easy. It's about acknowledging that obstacles exist, but choosing to believe that you have the power to overcome them. It's about shifting your mindset from one of limitation to one of possibility. When you say, I am capable, you are reminding yourself that you have the skills, the intelligence, and the resilience to face whatever comes your way. When you say, I am resilient, you are affirming that you will bounce back stronger every time life knocks you down. And when you say, I am moving forward, you are reinforcing the idea that no matter how tough things get, you will continue to progress toward your goals. This isn't wishful thinking. This is conditioning your mind for success. Just as an athlete practices daily to improve their performance, you must practice daily the art of positive self-talk. It's about training your mind to focus on solutions, on progress, and on your inherent power to succeed. The more you do this, the more your subconscious mind will accept it as truth. And when you believe in your own strength, your actions will reflect that belief. You will take bigger risks, make bolder moves, and pursue your dreams with relentless determination. Remember, the most important words you'll ever hear are the ones you say to yourself. So choose them wisely. Speak to yourself with love, with encouragement, and with the belief that you are capable of achieving greatness. When you master the art of positive self-talk, you unlock a level of potential that will propel you forward toward success, no matter what challenges lie ahead. Your environment plays a crucial role in shaping your attitude, your mindset, and ultimately your success. You cannot underestimate the power of the people you surround yourself with. The truth is, you become the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. Think about that for a moment. The energy, the attitudes, the habits, and the beliefs of the people around you will influence you in ways you might not even realize. If you want to develop a winning attitude and achieve greatness, it's essential to choose your circle wisely. Winners feed off the energy of other winners. There's something incredibly powerful about being around people who inspire you, who challenge you, and who push you to be your best. These are the people who don't just agree with you for the sake of it, but who will hold you accountable, encourage you to reach higher, and celebrate your victories with genuine excitement. They won't let you settle for mediocrity. They will remind you of your potential, even when you forget it yourself. You must seek out these individuals, these mentors, and these communities of like-minded people. Don't wait for them to find you. Actively seek them out. Attend events, join groups, connect with individuals who are on a similar journey. Whether it's through professional networks, support groups, or personal development communities, put yourself in an environment where you're surrounded by people who are constantly striving to grow, to improve, and to achieve. These are the people who will help elevate your thinking and expand your possibilities. The people you spend your time with have a profound impact on your mindset. If you surround yourself with negativity, with people who complain, who don't believe in the power of change, you will find yourself trapped in a cycle of doubt and stagnation. Negativity is like a weight. It holds you down and drains your energy. It keeps you stuck in the same place, unable to break free and achieve your goals. It's time to distance yourself from that. Distance yourself from the people who doubt your dreams, who belittle your ambitions, and who drain your enthusiasm. They may have good intentions, but their mindset is holding you back. On the other hand, when you surround yourself with people who are driven, optimistic, and forward-thinking, something incredible happens. You start to rise. You begin to see new possibilities. You become more determined, more motivated, and more committed to your own success. The energy of those around you becomes your fuel. It pushes you forward when you're feeling low, and it inspires you to keep going when the road gets tough. You begin to believe in yourself more because others believe in you too. Remember, you are the company you keep. If you want to be a winner, surround yourself with winners. Seek out those who lift you up, who challenge you, and who believe in your potential. Leave behind the negativity and the doubt. Build relationships that inspire and support your growth. When you do this, you will find that success becomes not just possible, but inevitable. The people around you will either lift you higher or hold you back. The choice is yours. Choose wisely and let your environment become a powerful force that propels you toward your dreams. Gratitude is a powerful, transformative tool. It's not just a practice, it's a way of life, a mindset that can turn any situation around. It has the ability to shift your focus from what's missing to what's already there. And this shift has the potential to change everything in your life. Too often we become fixated on what we don't have, what we lack, what's not going right, or what we still need to achieve. We focus on scarcity, and in doing so, we attract more of the same. But gratitude, when practiced daily, has the ability to change that. It shifts your energy, your thoughts, and ultimately your life. Gratitude is the foundation of a winning mindset. A person who is truly grateful for what they have in the present moment is already a person who is winning. Gratitude opens your eyes to all the blessings that surround you, no matter how big or small. When you focus on what you have rather than what you don't, you start to see the abundance in your life. You begin to recognize all the opportunities that are already available to you and all the resources you already possess. Gratitude transforms the way you view the world. It moves you from a mindset of lack and limitation to one of plenty and possibility. The key to this transformation lies in starting each day with a focus on gratitude. Begin every morning by listing 3 things you are grateful for. It might be the simple fact that you woke up today with the chance to create something new, or the support of a friend who believes in you. It could be the warmth of your home or the beauty of a sunrise. No matter how big or small, take a moment to appreciate it. These moments of gratitude are powerful. They help set the tone for your entire day. When you start with gratitude, you start with positivity. You start with abundance. You start with the belief that today will bring opportunities, that you are on the right path, and that you are moving forward. But gratitude does more than just make you feel good. It literally rewires your brain. When you practice gratitude, your brain starts to recognize the opportunities that are already present in your life. It shifts your focus from what's missing to what's available. You begin to see solutions instead of problems. You begin to notice opportunities for growth, for connection, and for progress that you may have overlooked before. Gratitude changes your perspective. It's like putting on a pair of glasses that allow you to see the world differently. Instead of focusing on the challenges, you start to see the gifts that come with them. Instead of focusing on what's wrong, you begin to see what's right. As you make gratitude a daily habit, you start to see how much there really is to be thankful for. The more you practice, the more you'll find things to appreciate, and the more your brain will start to look for them. This is how the law of attraction works. You attract what you focus on. When you focus on gratitude, you attract more of the things that make you grateful. When you focus on abundance, you start to experience more abundance. So make gratitude a non-negotiable part of your daily routine. Start each day with appreciation. Shift your mindset from scarcity to abundance. Recognize the opportunities, the blessings, and the resources that are already at your disposal. Gratitude is not just a feel-good practice, it's a mindset that can completely change the way you approach life. It can change your energy, your perspective, and your results. When you make gratitude your foundation, you open yourself up to a life of endless possibility. Success doesn't come from waiting for the perfect moment or from dreaming about what you want to achieve. It comes from taking action, consistent, purposeful action every single day. Winners aren't just dreamers, they're doers. They understand that having a winning attitude is important, but it's only half the equation. Without action, that attitude is just a collection of good thoughts. If you want to achieve anything of significance in life, you must be willing to move beyond just thinking about it. You must take action, and more importantly, you must take consistent action. Many people spend their time waiting for the perfect opportunity, the right circumstances, or the perfect plan. But let me tell you something, perfection never comes. The key is to take action, even when you feel you're only 80% ready. Perfection is an illusion, and waiting for it is the quickest way to stay stuck. The real secret to progress is the willingness to act before you're fully prepared. It's better to take action and learn along the way than to sit back and wait for everything to line up perfectly. When you take action, you open doors you never imagined. You build momentum, and momentum is what propels you forward. It's what carries you through the obstacles, the doubts, and the setbacks. The beauty of consistent action is that it compounds over time. Small steps taken every day lead to significant progress. Think about it. If you commit to taking just one small step every day, at the end of the month, you'll have taken 30 steps. In a year, that's 365 steps toward your goal. And those 365 steps don't just add up, they multiply. Momentum builds on itself. And as you continue taking action, your confidence grows. With each step, you get closer to where you want to be. With each step, you build the habits that will lead to your success. You're not waiting for a breakthrough, you're creating one, piece by piece, step by step. One of the most important things to remember about action is that it doesn't have to be huge or overwhelming. In fact, the most successful people take small, deliberate actions every day. They don't wait for the perfect plan or the perfect conditions. They take action based on what they know, and they adapt as they go. Progress doesn't require perfection, it requires persistence. Consistency is what makes the difference. It's showing up every day, even when it's difficult. It's staying committed, even when you don't feel like it. It's doing what needs to be done, even when you don't have all the answers. Action also provides clarity. When you take action, you start to see what works and what doesn't. You begin to learn, adapt, and improve. Inaction, on the other hand, keeps you stuck in uncertainty and fear. You'll never know what's possible unless you're willing to take that first step. The more you act, the more you learn, and the closer you get to achieving your goals. So don't wait for everything to be perfect. Don't wait until you feel 100% ready. Start now and keep moving forward. Take small steps every day, and let that action create the momentum you need to succeed. Remember, winners don't wait for the stars to align, they make their own luck through consistent action. Life is full of tests, challenges, and moments when things don't go according to plan. It can feel like the world is weighing you down, and in those times it's easy to wonder if you'll ever make it through. But let me tell you something, these challenges are not the end. They are the beginning of something greater. Resilience is the key to navigating the tough times, and it's what separates the winners from the rest. A winning attitude isn't about avoiding challenges. It's about embracing them with the understanding that they are part of the journey. You're not meant to live a life free from difficulty, because it's through facing these trials head-on that you grow, learn, and evolve into the person you were meant to be. Life doesn't happen in a straight line. There are hills to climb, valleys to cross, and obstacles that will test your very resolve. But the difference between those who succeed and those who falter lies in their ability to bounce back stronger after each setback. Resilience is not just about enduring hardship, it's about thriving in the face of it. It's about using every challenge as a stepping stone. Every obstacle is an opportunity to show yourself how strong you truly are. When life throws a punch, it's not about how hard it hits you. but how you rise back up. It's in those moments of adversity that your character is forged, your resolve is tested, and your growth accelerates. When you fall, you don't stay down, you rise. You rise with more determination, more insight, and more strength. The key is to lean into your inner strength when adversity strikes. It's easy to feel small when everything around you seems to be falling apart. But remember, inside of you is an immense well of power that you have only begun to tap into. The ability to keep going, to continue fighting is in you. The choice is always yours. In those moments, take a deep breath and remind yourself this too shall pass. Whatever you're going through, however heavy it may feel, it won't last forever. Time heals. And what you're facing right now will soon be behind you. And when it's over, you'll be standing stronger than ever before. Winners don't quit in the face of adversity. They don't give up because things get tough. They adjust, they adapt, and they keep moving forward. Winners understand that growth isn't linear and failure isn't permanent. Every setback is simply a lesson, a moment to learn and adjust, to figure out how to move forward with more wisdom and clarity. The people who succeed are the ones who refuse to quit. They understand that resilience isn't a one-time thing, it's a way of life. It's about showing up every day, no matter what, and pushing through the pain, the disappointment, and the fear. So when life tests you, don't back down. Don't shy away from the challenges. Face them head on, knowing that your resilience will be your greatest asset. This too shall pass, and when it does, you'll emerge stronger, wiser, and closer to your goals. Keep going, keep fighting, and remember, winners don't quit, they adapt, adjust, and move forward. And in the end, they always win. In the pursuit of success, many of us get so focused on the end goal that we forget the most powerful part of the process, the journey. We set our sights on perfection, imagining that when we finally achieve it, we will feel accomplished and fulfilled. But here's the truth: success doesn't come from perfection, it comes from progress. Every single step forward, no matter how small, is a victory. It's easy to get discouraged by the big gap between where we are and where we want to be. But it's in recognizing and celebrating the small wins that we truly unlock the power to continue. Every time you make progress, no matter how tiny, you're moving closer to your goal. You're learning. You're growing. Each step you take is part of the foundation you're building for success. So why wait for perfection to celebrate? Why not celebrate today? Celebrate the fact that you showed up, that you took action, that you did something. When you acknowledge your progress, you not only give yourself credit, but you also reinforce the behaviors that will continue to drive you forward. You send a message to your mind and your spirit: I am on the right path. I am capable of achieving what I set out to do. Perfection is an elusive goal. It's a standard that can shift and change with each new challenge or circumstance. If you wait for perfection to celebrate, you might find yourself constantly delaying your sense of accomplishment, never feeling truly fulfilled. But progress, that's something real and tangible. When you look back at how far you've come, whether it's learning a new skill, overcoming a setback, or simply staying consistent, you can see the value of your effort. And when you celebrate that, you create momentum. You build energy that propels you to the next milestone. You see, success is not a straight line, it's a series of ups and downs, wins and losses. It's easy to feel discouraged when progress feels slow or setbacks occur. But those setbacks are just part of the journey. The key is to stay focused on your progress, not your perceived lack of perfection. Each small victory is a testament to your commitment, your discipline, and your resilience. The more you celebrate those victories, the more motivated you'll feel to keep going. Every celebration, no matter how small, reinforces the mindset of growth and progress. When you start to recognize and celebrate your progress, you develop a mindset that fuels your desire to keep moving forward. You start to see the journey as valuable in itself, not just the destination. The road to success is long, and it's easy to get bogged down by the distance between where you are and where you want to be. But by focusing on what you've accomplished so far, you create a sense of fulfillment and purpose that drives you to continue. Each step forward is a reflection of your effort, and each reflection builds upon the last, taking you one step closer to your goal. So don't wait for perfection to feel proud. Celebrate every win, every effort, every step forward. It's the progress, not the perfection, that matters. And when you learn to celebrate that, you'll find the motivation and energy to keep going no matter how challenging the road may be. Keep celebrating the journey, and the destination will take care of itself. Ladies and gentlemen, developing a winning attitude is not an overnight process, it's a daily commitment. It requires self-awareness, discipline, and an unwavering belief in the power of possibility. But I promise you this, if you embrace these principles, you will unlock a level of greatness you never thought possible. The question is not, can you? The question is, will you? The choice is yours. Choose to win. Thank you.